The way I was able to scale my business from charging $30 a haircut to damn near close to $100 a haircut. And that goes without saying, right? Like it comes with editing, it comes with all that. Like you really have to understand problem solving, especially with haircuts. Like if you don't understand that, then it's gonna be hard for you. Like at first, you gotta catch people's attention, especially since like cutting hair essentially is very boring to the actual like real person. They don't really care about cutting hair. At the end of the day, they just get haircuts because they need it, you know? So a few things are needed. You need a 3-clip sequence of a satisfying clip being done. And then you also need a cover associated with those 3-clip sequences and a strong showcase. So essentially kind of like a story, right? You have your beginning, middle, end, same thing. But in this formula, it works because it's eye-catching to the general public. I was able to generate new clientele, not just from my area, but even outside the area, which is like a dream come true if you ask me. Making content, going viral, it actually presented itself with a bunch of opportunity. I was able to be contracted by Babyliss, paid contract with Babyliss. I work with Gamma, I work with the Supreme Trimmer, I work with all these cool brands, and I plan to work with more brands in the future. It's just right now the main focus is the business. I think that's where barbers mess up too, is they get sidetracked on what I call the shiny syndrome. Barbers get overzealous over the newest clipper that drops, right? It's because it's shiny doesn't mean it's gold. I'm sure you guys heard that saying before. It applies the same way in this industry. Essentially, you know, if you really want to make your hobby into a business, you really have to treat it like a business. And that goes without saying, like you have to start like taking yourself serious. And the shitty thing about that is when you do start taking yourself serious, people around you kind of like look at you a certain way and it's like who is this guy? You know? And the thing about it is like you're not trying to hurt nobody and you're not trying to like offend nobody. It's just it is what it is. I think that just comes with when you're just trying to make a name for yourself, you know. 2020 is when I started taking content extremely serious, and essentially that's when everything started closing down. And I mean, you guys remember that, right? That shit was scary. Like, you know, no one knew what the fuck was COVID, right? No one knew what that was, you know? So I essentially took it very serious around that time. At first it was hard, you know, I really had to go through the motions and I really had to understand that hard work is talent every single time. Corny as that sounds, it's fucking true, you know? So when I started making content in 2020, it wasn't as saturated as it is now. So I guess in a sense back then it was a little simpler, and I got in when it was a good time to make content because not everybody was doing it. I got wrapped up in like being with the mentor, and you know, I was being taught marketing. If you're out there trying to like scale your business, it's not easy, but it's so worth it. I think like last month I was able to generate a solid like close to 40 new clients a month, you know, like it's crazy. Like I'm not trapped in the 15-mile radius of my town or 30-mile radius of my town. My 30-mile radius stretched out to 200-mile radius. Like I have people that fly in to see family from like in Utah. They see my stuff and they book a haircut. You know, like what am I supposed to say? No, of course not, you know? So the thing is that you really have to believe in yourself. You can't let doubt like stop you at the end of the day.